It's an icon watch. It's the Nautilus. This watch actually is the new version. It is a watch actually that you can see here who has two functions who are quite useful. The first one is a chrono version that it's actually already done with the Nautilus, but what we added in this one is also the time zone watch. So here actually you can see really the ears of the Nautilus, with a very particular design. Every Nautilus has the same design, but those ears actually are also pushers, and it shows you actually two time zones. That means that if you travel, you have the local time and the home time. I realize that most of the clients are very afraid to use complicated watches. They are very afraid to break it. This one has also security. That means that if I'm pushing with those two pushers, one will add hours, the other one will go on the other side. But if I push the two together, nothing will happen. That means nothing will break. And this is something simple but important for the client. What I can also add, who makes it very difficult, the time zone watch is also with a date, and the date is following the local time. So this is very difficult to realize, especially in this type of size of watches. It's still a very thin watch with two main functions: time zone and chrono. This is a steel watch with quite different than the previous one. This model was done in platinum normally with a leather strap. So this is a chrono with a perpetual calendar. As you can see, it's on circle, and the idea actually was to make it much more aggressive. So the target here for this watch is maybe somebody else slightly younger. As you can see, it's very readable. I mean, I'd really try to make something easy where in less than a second, when I look at it, I know the time and I see the date. You can also see, for example, the red hands for the chrono. You can see also here the typically monocounter downstairs for counting the hours and the minutes. And also what is quite particular is that every frame for the annual calendar here is very, very strong in terms of color. You have a black frame who is quite powerful. You have also what you don't see here, the first date of every month is in red. It's a slightly touch. It's why? Because I thought it was quite interesting to have something who shows you that, oh, we are changing the months, and the first is the number one is in red, like the hands. So it makes it a little bit, I would say, fun. That's how I did it, and that's why I did it. I mean, just to make a little bit, something slightly younger, as I can say. We have been working a lot on the bracelet, and the shape of the case is surrounding your wrist so that the watch stays very stable on your wrist. We have to work hard every year. We have to present something new every year, and of course, something like this will not appear every year. I agree. Why did I do it this year? To be frank, I do not believe it was about the 175th anniversary, because I made a specific collection for that you will see at the end of the year. But it was just a good time to do it. You know, I like sometimes to, when you expect me to go on the right side, I like to show you that I can go on the left side. Let's say it that way.